Oliver, Rolls-Royce, one of Britain's greatest and longest established engineering companies, has had another profits warning today. What's gone wrong?
So yes, another profits warning this morning. It's had several over the past kind of year or so. A couple of things gone wrong here. Firstly, it's having problems in its marine division. One of the customers for this division is the oil and gas business, and anyone who serves the oil and gas business is having a pretty lousy time at the moment. So that's part of the warning, but not the only thing by far.
As you say, the oil and gas business, we know that's been problematic for all sorts of companies. What about the core business, though, the aero engine business?
Yeah, the civil aero engine business, I think, is where the bigger problems are. Civil aero engines account for about half of the group's revenue, so it's a big part of the business, and they've had a problem here regarding their Trent 700 engine. Now, the Trent 700 supplies the Airbus A330, but it's migrating to a new engine called the Trent 7000, which will serve the upgraded A330. It's called the A330 Neo. So, but the move from one to the other isn't going as smoothly as they'd expected, and sales of the volumes and prices of the Trent 700 are slowing down much faster than the company anticipated. So that's knocked its profitability estimates for this year and for next. So for this year, the profits forecast, underlying pre-tax profits, will be about 5% lower than was previously anticipated. There's been a much bigger impact this morning on the share price. The shares are off 8 to 9%, despite the fact that it's just 5% off this year's profits.
Now that seems a bit harsh, that kind of share price reaction. Rolls-Royce has a new chief executive, Warren East, very highly regarded, formerly of Arm, the technology company. What's he going to do to set the ship right?
Well, in the short term, he's cancelled a share buyback programme. They're about halfway through a share buyback programme. He's sensibly cancelled the rest. The free cash flow estimate for this year is now from minus 150 million to plus 150 million. So we're not at all sure if Rolls-Royce is going to generate any cash. So quite sensibly, he's halted the share buyback programme. Other than that, he said he's going to have an operational review of the business. He's not going to come out with any big announcement after this. It's just going to be over the course of things. But I think there are some mutterings that in the city that some people might like to see the group slim down a bit. The marine business that we talked about, people wondering if that's really a core part of what Rolls-Royce does, or if maybe it should specialise a bit more in the aero engine business. There's no sign from him at the moment that he's got any plans to reshape the group radically, but he is having this operational review, and we'll see how that goes. It's very early days for him. This is his second day in the job, and already he's had a profit warning, so he's got quite a lot of work ahead of him.
More turbulence ahead. Thank you very much.